I know, it's been like 3 weeks since that.
Yeah. Edging closer.
It
Innit? It is. Innit? Let's get big confetti cannons and all that stuff.
Next good man. Welcome.
Hello.
Yo.
Redline, anytime, episode 49.
What?
49.
Wow.
50 next week. We have to think of what we're going to
No,
do.
you're not. Shut up.
Like birthday celebrations. We're outdoor one.
Yeah,
Have a barbecue.
Yeah, as long as the weather's
Let's have a barbecue and have it outdoors.
Barbecue
Yeah,
50.
that'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
What have we got to say? It seems like it was quite a quiet week. I've barely seen any social media this week, so I don't really know what's going on. But we'll start with happy birthday, David Attenborough.
Oh, yeah.
99.
It's unreal. He
Mate,
doesn't look it, does he?
One away from triple figures, that's a big number.
And he just doesn't look it, man. He looks so healthy. He looks about 70, 75 or something like that. And talks like so. For 99, mate, he's on, mate.
Loving his work, and he's doing that special project, isn't he?
Ocean, is it called? Is it?
I read something about it, yeah.
Something to do with when he dies or something like that.
Right.
He released.
cool is that,
It's basically like his life story, or like this, like the David Attenborough autobiography, really, in it, based upon like him and all the shit that he's in.
He's iconic, mate.
Yeah.
He's iconic for sure.
That's better than getting someone to record yourself banging on something before you die and getting buried with your mobile phone. Do you know what I mean? So that have it as your ringtone. So just as you're going down, get one of your mates to message you so it sounds like that.
Knocking on the door. Someone did that, didn't they? At a funeral. Knocking from the inside
None of that
the
shit.
coffin.
None of that shit. I have.
Before I get buried, please watch this three-hour documentary on my life.
My legacy.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's very, very fucking cool. I'm going to skip you around a little bit here.
Are you sure you're in the shot then, mate? Sure.
Doesn't know, does he?
He doesn't know at all.
Got a leg in the way.
No one was complaining.
I'm just looking at stuff going on here. Let's jump straight to Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
Why? Who?
Down
You
here.
can't see him, but
Redline anytime has another member of the team.
we
Bronson.
do.
He's
Here
fast
we
asleep
go.
down
Here he
here.
is.
Come here, boy.
Here he is.
See, look, I told you he'd take it. He told you he'd take it.
This is Bronson.
That's Bronson.
Hello,
Look at him.
mate.
Look at him.
We don't quite know exactly what breed he is. We suspect, we've got a rough idea.
He's a big boy.
We don't entirely know how old he is.
Okay.
Hey, you know he's going to get up now.
He's
You know
going
he's
to
going
go
to get
up.
up.
Hello, Broadway. There you go. Welcome to Bronson's world. He is approximately 50 kilograms of slobber and love. I'm sure. Stupid, mainly stupid. But
He's going to get up on the table.
the show will never be the same. Give me a kiss. Thank you. There you go. Say hello to your audience, Bronson.
Look.
Come on, mate. Down you go now.
Good boy.
Come here.
Smashes in.
Lie down. Watch your toes down there. Sit down.
The tail.
Stay down. So, hopefully he'll stay here now as a hand rest. But, we rescued him. He's lovely. He's fitted in.
Pretty well, hasn't he?
Just like he's always been here.
He's a big boy.
Slowly, quite
Quite
quickly become the star of the show.
Yeah, he probably will. He has to make his own Instagram and everything.
I know, yeah.
Oh, God, no, that. Dog Instagrams. It's not a car.
Give the best hugs.
He does,
The
to be
best
fair.
hugs ever. Right, so let's get into Formula One because that was a thing. Oscar Piastri wins another
three on the bounce.
race. Three on the bounce.
Bloody ridiculous now, isn't it?
4 out of the last 6. So apparently for the last 50 years or something like that, every driver that's won 4 of the first 6 races of a season has gone on to win the World Championship. And it would be hard to bet against.
And it's looking likely, right?
It's nuts, isn't it?
Like we've been saying for the last few weeks how cool and calm and collected he is.
I think Nicky
And how composed and fast he is.
yeah, just like
and sticking two fingers up to his teammate.
Just chill, you know what I mean?
Catch me if you can, mate.
You've got like that going on at one end of the pit lane, and then a couple of doors down at Ferrari, you've got Lewis asking the pit crew if he wants to let Alex Albon behind him. Alex Albon, 5 seconds. He's like, oh, look, do you want me to let him through as well? And then asking him if he's gone for a tea break on pit calls and all sorts, mate. And it's like, so they swapped Lewis and Leclerc round because Lewis was on mediums and Leclerc had gone on to hard. So Lewis at that time was faster and Leclerc was holding him up. So they ordered Leclerc to let him pass.
Right.
After 3 fucking laps, right? So Lewis has got like aggro on the radio. Oh, we will get back to you. And he's like, oh, sorry, are you having your tea break? Do you know what I mean? It's just like,
it doesn't seem like it's going too well for him, does it?
It's just like Lewis got off, right? And Leclerc kept with him. I'm like, why do you just go that fucking fast to start with? Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, so then he couldn't get away from him, and then Leclerc's hard tyres came in, and Lewis's medium started to degrade. And Leclerc's on the radio like that, like, we need to swap places again.
Make him pull over,
So they told Leclerc that they were going to swap places, right? That, that's what we're going to do, swap places on this lap, right?
Yeah.
They didn't tell Lewis for another 2 laps that he needed to give the place back. So Leclerc's like, why isn't he giving me the place? They won't forget to lose. And like, it's because they haven't fucking told him. They told Charles that they were going to that he could have the place back before they told Lewis.
Tell the person that
to give him the place back. It's like, oh my God, Ferrari! We love you, Fred Vasseur. Brilliant. However,
what are you doing?
You need to get your shit together. I mean, like, come on.
Is it a thing that Lewis isn't fitting into well, or is it just like not?
I don't know. He's not very Italian.
No,
that's the thing. Do you know what I mean?
It's it just doesn't seem like the meshing, does it?
He's like,
but he's trying to put that. He's trying to put that forward, though. He is all about Ferrari. But
you know how like Mercedes are very Germanic.
I just don't think they're meshing too well.
You know how Mercedes are very Germanic and like very precise and like, and I think
there's a way about it.
Ferrari a bit like. Ciao, well, like we maybe swap the places in 2 or 3 laps, and like the exact opposite. Mercedes is like make a decision, analyse the data, do it now. Do you know what I mean? Bang, and that's why Ferrari haven't won a fucking championship for so long. Because they Ferrari themselves.
They do.
They always shoot themselves in the foot. I remember like a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, they had possibly the fastest car for a whole fucking season, and they lost the championship by a few points, which they gave. You could look back through the fucking race and go, yeah, you fucked that up. You lost 8 points. They'll start there. You lost that there by making bad pit calls. And then you add that to what they got at the end of the season, like you'd have won by like 15, 20 points.
That's what I've been saying about them though, when like
terrible,
people say, Ferrari could be Ferrari's year this year. And it seems people say that near enough every season, but they're just too inconsistent for it. They're a great team, and I love Ferrari, but they're just so inconsistent, and I think they just need to change things from the bottom up.
It's this human condition. We need to believe. We like that. If all of a sudden you fucking, that's not going to be our year this year, you wouldn't try.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And because it's Ferrari, it's quite.
People expect
it's an emotive one, isn't it? So like, this will be our year, like that. I hope it is because you're Ferrari, but it's not going to be.
It's not going to be
because you're Ferrari.
And it's so inconsistent, and you're not messing with one of your drivers. I think it's a lot from his side as well. I don't think it's just Ferrari.
No, definitely. He's not really fit into it, has he?
No, not at all, mate.
Doesn't seem like he's settled in the team.
So, in his defence, everything's different. Absolutely everything's different. And he's spent so long driving a Ferrari. A Mercedes, sorry. That it's like he lives and breathes and speaks Mercedes, and the way they do it, and the way they approach it, and the way their engineering teams speak, and the words they use, and the communication they have, and all that kind of stuff. You know, Mercedes want to listen, but you sat there in your Ferrari like technical briefing, and you're trying to explain to them this, that, and the other, and they'd be like, "This cannot be. We have designed it in this way. It must be you." It's like, whereas Mercedes are like, okay, right, sound, how do we make it better? Ferrari, but like, what are you talking about?
It's a Ferrari.
It's a fucking Ferrari, exactly, yeah. It should be good enough. You should make a difference, do you know what I mean?
But I guess that happens when Schumacher went there, wasn't it? How he had to turn things around.
So it was him, Ross Brawn and Rory Byrne, and they previously worked together, but not all three of them at different teams. And it was that was like the Holy Trinity when those three arrived at Ferrari. That was when the magic happened, and that was what became Brawn with Ross Brawn went away, and then he's like, so everywhere he went, they won. It's the Ross Brawn way. They won every single team he went to. He then started a team and won the championship in its first year. Do you know what I mean? It's the Ross Brawn effect. It's a bit like the Adrian Newey effect.
Exactly.
Like him, Adrian Newey, and Michael Schumacher or Max Verstappen. Oh my!
Just imagine
fucking God, that. You imagine how that. But Michael Schumacher's work ethic. Don't forget, at this time there was no testing limits. You could test as much
and they
as you want.
weren't they?
Ferrari had their own. Have got their own Fiorano test track. Right?
It was floodlit, and they'd drive into the middle of the night.
And they'd fucking rain soak it. Thousands and thousands and thousands of laps on every single component, on every single configuration, on every single condition, set of tyres, everything. They were relentless, driven by Michael Schumacher.
For that, mate.
Driven by Michael Schumacher. And I think it was that very Germanic approach to perfection that Mercedes have in essence. That is like Ferrari. It's all about the passion and Forza Ferrari. It's like it's Formula One, but it's about science and common sense, and like a team. Yeah, you do need passion.
Which Michael,
and that's what Michael and Ross built around him. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
do you even think about it?
that looks cool.
You know, that honestly, the fucking sofa's full of just drool, like just horrible
spots.
It's
not nice. So it's going to be interesting to see the way the rest of the season pans out. Williams though.
They're doing alright.
Both cars in the points.
Yes.
I think they failed to score in only one race this year.
That's pretty good,
and
though.
That's because they had the points taken off them by the FIA's penalty, otherwise they would have scored in. So they scored more points this weekend, nearly, than they did all season last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they've scored in they're like fifth in the table. They're having a belter year, and that car's only going to get better. And next year, James Vowles, it's like he's now bringing the Mercedes way of working to Williams because that's where he came from. And as a team principal, he's awesome.
Cadillac joined the season next season, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Reading, is it Schumacher is in talks with driving for him?
Ralph.
Yeah.
I heard it was going to be Sergio and one of the IndyCar drivers. Colton, is it?
Colton.
I just this week I saw
something like that.
Schumacher was in talks with him.
Ralph Schumacher.
I guess
Ralph Schumacher's a TV commentator, mate.
I guess they're talking to a lot of fucking drivers, though,
aren't they? Cadillac were doing a big launch in Miami last week, and Sergio was flown in. And, you know, all the guys were like, well, you know, so it's the worst kept secret. Sergio is going to be on the team. Chassis is already in production. You know, they're quite a long way down the road.
It'll be interesting with them.
It will be interesting. How competitive they'll be, I don't know. But it'll be good fun. It'll be very, very interesting. What else is going on further down the grid? The Alpine debacle continues to debark.
Just keeps on rolling, doesn't it?
So Oliver Oakes came in as team principal, and last year turned him around, got them to mid-table. They were at the back. They were fucking all over the place, and he did the same with the F2 team. He's a brilliant team principal. He had Jack Doohan in his F2 team. Jack obviously massively successful in F2. He was responsible for bringing Jack from F2 into the Formula 1 team. Now that Flavio's involved, Flavio has kind of decided that Franco Colaido-Pinto is now going to be swapped out, because they only signed Franco Colaido-Pinto a couple of weeks ago, and it was basically like, you've got two number one drivers. So it looks like they're going to fuck off Doohan and put Colaido-Pinto in for the rest of the season, as like a mid-season swap. Oliver Oakes feels that strongly about it. He's resigned as team principal yesterday.
Really?
Wow. Fuck off.
You're not doing
So
that.
Flavio Briatore, the man who ordered his driver to crash his car to bring out the safety car so the other driver could win the race, who was banned from ever being a team principal, banned from entering the F1 paddock, is now running a manufacturer-based F1 team as acting team principal.
That's crazy.
He's found the loophole. Yeah.
That defies.
Go on, Flavio.
That defies, like, mate, honestly, that's
But to have the bollocks to tell one of your drivers to put your car in that wall, mate.
Yeah.
Bring the
Bring out
safety car.
Yeah,
because we need him to.
I think it was Bruno
that's
Senna,
crazy.
in the blue and yellow, like Benetton Renault.
That's team orders.
Singapore. Team order. Alonso was out front, and if he pitted, he did have got him. I think he stayed out and got to first place by falling out of sync with pit stops. Yeah. Had he stopped, he'd have shuffled back into his natural place in the race. And it was quite close to the end of the race, and his tyres hadn't quite made it. So they ordered Bruno Senna to crash in a spectacular enough way so that the safety car would be brought out. So and they finished the race on the safety car.
So did they finish it?
They finished the race on the safety car. Had cancelled out the race. Everyone held position. Alonso won the race. Didn't need to pick because they were going fucking 40 miles an hour.
Else of that, innit?
Team orders.
Team orders.
Team orders got him a lifetime ban from Formula 1.
That's good going.
Clearly worked.
It's clearly worked because he's back in.
Unbelievable. Max Verstappen, congratulations, baby Lily.
Dad.
He's a dad.
Yeah.
I think it's only going to be the making of him. I think becoming a dad will be what he needs now to balance like the pointlessness of Formula 1 with the whole like thing of being a dad, and he'll become even more nonchalant about it. He won't get any worse at it. He'll get better at it because he'll become more relaxed with it, and he'll, you know what I mean. All of his ambitions in life will completely change, so he'll have no pressure. Yeah, he'll still have all the talent. Yeah, and that I think will make him a particularly fucking dangerous
good driver.
Like,
Aston Martin.
Exactly, he's a brilliant driver for Aston Martin. Fernando Alonso also said in the media this week, "Congratulations, Max, baby Lily. I'm looking forward to racing her in Formula 1 soon." He's like that. Still going to be here. Age 59. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Fucking Fernando Alonso. I love him.
Old man.
So yeah, I mean, Red Bull have got a big upgrade coming. I don't think it's going to make too much difference. Max still is getting more out of the car than the car has.
It shows what kind of driver he is.
Honestly,
he's class, man.
He's a class above the field. He is. He doesn't even compare. It's like Schumacher. It's not. No, it's different with Lewis. It's Schumacher. Who else was like that? Like we were talking before, Max Verstappen has the ability to drive that car beyond its capabilities and have the capacity for sarcasm. On the radio, being funny. It's nowhere near occupying his entire fucking conscious mind. And he's
unlike Hamilton, that's not funny at all.
Yeah, and it's like
can be funny.
And he's sarcastically, and it's intelligent like wit because he's staying just the right side of the FIA line, and he's almost pointing fun at it, whilst accepting a penalty and
whilst doing 200 miles an hour.
Whilst doing 200 miles and being sarcastic at once. I mean, like, come on, it's not even trying.
No one can do that.
It's not even trying.
Give him a faster car.
We need to turn our attention to motorcycle racing.
We do,
and
it's a sad week.
Very tragic events of the weekend at Ulm Park for the round of the British Superbikes. Very serious chain reaction crash at the start of the race. 11 riders I think were involved. Unfortunately, it was it was announced yesterday that 2 of them had succumbed, and we send our condolences and thoughts to their families because they'll think one was 24 and one was 29.
Really young, man.
Wow. There's a picture of one holding his baby in the picture. And you're like, oh my god, it's real. It's bad. The Cheshire Police have launched a murder investigation.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Wow.
I don't quite.
I don't think that's going to
go
go anywhere.
Have to because of the nature of it.
Yeah,
possibly.
But it's part of the sport. It's a dangerous sport.
It is dying part of the sport.
No.
Well, no, we're not saying that.
If you're doing the Isle of Man TT,
it's not a part of the sport, but it's something
that happens. Isn't
it's something you consider may happen at a very unlikely turn when you know what I mean. It's part of the risk. It's like I am doing fucking stupid speeds on a very unprotected bike. It's like the bike's not going to take the most damage.
It's like we've talked about this. We talked about it like, you go and jump on your downhill rig, and honestly, you expect to get hurt.
Yeah.
Like, the longer you go without getting hurt, the more likely you are to get hurt.
That's why I try to get hurt every week. Because then like saving up, then it becomes a big one.
Exactly.
I did one every week.
It's either like
So
a load
don't let it build up.
It's like a little nick, just like
loads of cuts and bruises, or a
Just
snap
a big one.
neck. A snap
bumps and
neck.
grazes.
I'd rather just like ease into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like one a week.
One a week. So hardline riders have started to be announced.
No, they've announced the whole thing. I checked while I was up.
Have they announced the whole thing?
Yeah,
Have we got a list, or should we do that like next week?
I can get a list up now.
What the guy's name?
Ruben, you're flying, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
See you this weekend up at Scotland, was it? Fort Bill, was it?
We'll see him for hardline.
Yeah. Okay. So the full rider list for Hardline Wales is Ronan Dunn, Tiny Seagrave, Bernard Kerr, Louise Ferguson, G. Everton, Vay Verbeek. There you go. Asa Vermette, Gracie Hemstreet, Jackson Goldstone, Cammy Nguyen, Cade Edwards, Hannah Bergman, Laurie Greenland, Chaos Seagrave, Matteo Inogaz, Brooke McDonald, Matt Jones, Dan Booker, Sebastian Hoglin, Joe Smith, Charlie Hatton, Roger Vieira, Juanfer Velez, Felipe Aguerto, Brandon Fairclough, Josh Bryceland, George Brannigan, Jim Monroe, Theo Erlangson, Adam Brayton, Tohoto Ariki Pene, and Jono Jones. There you go. It's like,
well done, mate. You tackled some pretty difficult
I remember you doing this in the past and struggling.
Confidence, did have to be right.
Quantum Ballet just won Cerro Bayo, didn't he? By the skin of his teeth. But mate, that was a bell to final that, and he did really well at Hardline last year. Really well. Almost won it.
Yeah.
So
for a first timer as well.
Yeah, it'd be good to see him. And Roger Vieira now lives in the UK.
Yes.
He's training in the UK. Honestly, it's going to be a brilliant Hardline.
You've got
that's an all-star field.
Well, you got Ronan Dunn returning as the champ.
Yeah, of course, he was last year's one.
And then you've got Jackson Goldstone with a close second, which...
I have possibly been critical of Bernard Kerr over his celebrity, over sportsman.
He fucking switches off too much, this cunt, doesn't he?
No, this is because Bernard Kerr's in the field, and it refers to the whole thing. So
was it Mitch? Was that Duffy with him this week?
Right.
I saw a post.
Yeah, Mitch did try and keep up with him.
Keep him with him on race. His comment was about trying to keep up with Bernard Kerr.
Didn't do that.
Not
at all.
I have to say, I've been guilty of accusing him of spending more time doing videos and blogging. And his performances have been shit.
Yeah.
They have been shit. They've not just been off. They've been shit.
Yeah.
Right. Have you been watching his training videos? He's fucking working hard, mate, right? There's videos of him just destroying Dovey. It looks fast on camera.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, there's been much less of him on his channels and the BK Sports.
He's been training.
Look at my Ferrari and this, that, the other. And it's almost like he's watched the show or something. He's all of a sudden, he's come back to being the athlete that made him the personality.
Instead of being
what I mean?
The personality.
Honestly, he looks fucking determined. He looks
that's good. It's good.
He's realised that
sometimes it takes a kick up the arse, doesn't it?
I think he's realised that there's a new era. There's a new
he's
generation.
Old now. In terms of athlete, he's old.
You get amongst
Jackson Goldstone,
and they ride a bike in a different way. You can see them. They ride it in a completely different way. I think he's now gone to school on them, and you honestly, I am going to admit this, like, he looks fast. I've never seen Bernard Kerr look that fast on a bike in my life, mate.
Well, maybe he's taking this season serious, and he's going to do something about it.
Well, I mean, after a while, after having a shit season as well, you can't help but sit there and think, right, so who am I? I'm not a fucking celebrity. I'm a man who rides bikes.
This is what's got me where I've got to.
That's what I'm worried about. Matt Jones. It's just like, which I never fucking know which one.
Matt Jones is the one you hate. Jono's the banker.
I don't hate him.
You fucking do. Shut up.
Like fucking Lamborghini video. I mean, like, come on, mate. Get yourself out your fucking arse. Really, you're a mountain biker.
Jono Jones was always a personality. He wasn't a bloke who was famous for being Matt Jones. Sorry, but he was always just famous for his personality. He was never the best on a bike. He got made because he did crank works and stuff like that, but he was never known for being good on a bike.
He's a slopestyle rider, isn't he?
Yeah, he was always known for being a personality.
He's still better than me, either way, do you know what I mean? I've got to say that.
I reckon the way his career is going to go is he's going to end up as a commentator, because he has that personality. He has that voice, like Rob Warner. Like, you go, that's Matt Jones. You could be sat somewhere talking to someone and go, that's Matt Jones' voice, because he is just. It's how enthusiastic he is. He can talk to kids. He can have.
He's very like front room friendly as well. Isn't he?
Yeah. That's the type of person he is. He's a personality. He's a voice. He's a spokesperson. He's never been a man that rides bikes.
Well, maybe he should just stop riding bikes.
But that's what he's
an ambassador for the sport.
Yes, it's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
He's never.
I guess he's the Lewis Hamilton of mountain biking, because kids aspire to be like kids that ride mountain bikes want a hellfare top.
Well, he's done loads.
They buy his game.
He's come up with a cheap mountain bike that kids can buy.
What did I fucking say to you coming back from wherever it was that time? I guarantee.
Yeah, well, he's partnered with Marin to do a much cheaper, much more accessible bike for.
Right.
We saw this a year when his brother left his job.
Yeah.
And they went into this like hush thing. I was like that. I'm telling you, they're launching a bike.
I remember the conversation.
They're launching a bike.
They're not launching a bike. They haven't launched a bike brand.
It's the whole hellfare video game. It's the brand.
Well, yeah, they've got a game now, haven't they?
Brand.
They've got a PC game coming up.
It's the brand.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
They are a brand.
Yeah. That's the way they're going. They're never meant to be about fucking.
I was absolutely fucking right on with that. Another 100% bang on prediction that. Oh my God!
He was never meant.
I think I remember the conversation about that.
Oh, it wasn't too long ago.
We were coming back from, we'd been riding somewhere, and then it came up on that week's poddy.
Yeah, because you were fucking talking shit about him. That's how we are. He never comes up in a nice way.
That big announcement, big announcement. I bet it's this, and this, and this, and it's like that.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, that's fucking perfect. So yeah, I mean, do you know what? He is bringing mountain biking to a younger generation. He is inspiring, and do you know what? The thing that I have a lot of confidence about is the grassroots mountain bikers. So the amount of young shredders and junior shredders in the UK, where the grassroots is really growing with like the Avertons and like the likes of Ruben and you know, like all the young, because I follow quite a few youngsters, you know what I mean, like Lloyd Thingy, you know what I mean, who we spoke to their folks about like the Redline thing. They're all like smashing it now.
That's right.
And these people are going to be what goes forward and does UCI and Hardline and
just remember to give us a mention.
Yeah, remember where
you
started.
It's exciting because the whole industry is like really engaged and doing a lot for kids and stuff like that. So it's a bit like
mountain biking died for a good bit. You know what I mean? It looked like it was about to fucking die.
European riders.
And it was like crap. Is this the end for UK mountain biking?
I mean, you look on Instagram and you see these kids, man. They're shit they're carving up.
They're sending it. And they're fast. And these are the people that will be like the Ace of the Mentes and the fucking the Avertons and like you know what I mean, like the greats of the sport. And they're like they're teenagers, like they're young teenagers now, and they are motoring. It's like, go on, grassroots mountain biking, especially downhill. It's actually becoming a thing. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of classic, like downhill mountain biking. What on earth is that? It's like you go on a mountain bike and your idea is downhill as fast as you can.
Well, it's like I've spoke to people at work and like they ask like, do you like footy? Nah, well, what do you like? Well, I ride mountain bikes. Oh, do you do that downhill? Do you? You know what I mean? It's not like oh, do you do enduro or cross country? It's like oh, do you do that downhill stuff? Do it? It's like yeah. Oh, and people know what it is. You know what I mean? It's not like
and it is because of the likes of Jones.
Bernick, it's the faces, the celebrities.
The Everton's people appeal more to our generation because we
you know who it is,
because they were the mountain bike people of our era. Do you know what I mean? And they've their legend has passed into this new generation, and they've cemented it by supporting the new generation.
Let's make a bike brand. Let's build a bike park.
And then that whole cycle is now there's all these fucking super talented kids that are supported and encouraged, following their idols, and they have idols now. Do you know what I mean?
But the downhill part of the sport is the more sexier part of the sport, isn't it?
Thank you.
It is though. It is. You got to admit, it's fast. It's
it's more attractive.
It's more attractive than the cross country.
It makes for better reels than all other types of mountain.
You got to be honest.
I do cross country, so what, you pedal a bike up and down?
That's right.
Our most popular reels are the ones where I'm either telling people I've crashed or of a crash.
Yeah.
And you can see it like that.
You've got to get the crash on film, mate. It's simple as.
We don't really post much other than
crashes sell.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
So what we were talking about there, we talked about that. Downhill mountain biking, and hardline confirmed riders.
Yes.
Staying on hardline on mountain biking, UCI downhill season starts in Poland, 16th to the 18th of May. It will be a good season this year, I think.
I reckon it'll be
despite all of the Warner Brothers thing and the TV bollocks and all that nonsense.
Netflix.
I reckon, good one, don't be. I reckon this season is going to be a very close season. I don't think Nina Hoffman's going to run away with it. You know what I mean? I think there's that many young new riders coming in that don't have the pressure but have the talent and can just go and like turn the field over. You know what I mean? Like Ace Vemente nearly won fucking hardline.
Yeah.
He's just come up from juniors. Yeah. First time he's ever run it.
He's just won juniors.
Exactly. Junior champion turned up.
First time
like,
done
that. You're like, oh my fuck.
Came
and that's
second.
what I'm saying to you. There's such a massive pool of youngsters now.
And they're just them youngsters that are top are just inspiring the ones that are lower down. And they're just cranking it.
And especially the girls as well now. The girls, that gap's getting shorter and shorter and shorter and closer and closer and closer. And like, it's almost the same playing field now, other than the fact that the girls' sport is less mature, so there's less years in it. Where they are in terms of like media position, public position, it's getting as much airtime as the men's thing. It's
with all sports nowadays.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah,
where the women's sport's concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we should be able to get involved in it again now because it's 6 weeks since my hip ribs were broken and they're now completely healed. Well, they can support us if they want, but we should go and compete in our sport that we haven't for such a long time, mainly due to my injury.
They'll need to fix me,
you'll be fine.
We're not on some wise and working again, are we?
You'll be fine.
But it needs to be back break.
Just use the other one then.
Foot break up and bars. Smart man. That's why he's got to broken ribs.
Put your feet down and do whatever.
That's what you needed to do, is put your foot down.
So let's that would have felt good. Who's being very, very good?
He's a good boy.
Chris was coming out. Snack of the week.
I just seen his nose.
It's like what's going on there?
Snack of the week.
Snack of the week.
This week we have not vegan. We have mac and cheese.
Do you remember them?
The mac. I'm trying not to.
Vegan. Fucking.
I'd actually fucking forgot. I'd forgot it had been such a while.
Frankly. Horrific.
These already look amazing.
I honestly thought these were going to be like a puffy wheat thing.
I did, that's what I expected when
That's weird.
That is weird.
Mac and cheese flavoured crisp. Guys, what are we
You're
saying?
exactly how you think.
Oh.
Tastes like American mac and cheese.
Oh my god.
Done it.
They're not cheese and onion.
They're like Ritz cheese crackers.
That's it. That's
But in
exactly
crisp
it.
form.
That's the moment.
What are they called?
Crisps.
No, the cheesy crisps.
What's it?
No,
Quavers.
no.
Fuck
They're
no.
like crisp crackers.
Rich.
They're not crisps, they're crackers.
You just said crisp crackers.
Yeah, like
Pringles.
No, it's a bag of crisps. That's actually crackers. I'm gonna Google it now.
Cracker crisps.
They're not bad. Bronson's going, give me some.
Sorry, man.
Crisp, mate. Wow.
They're alright.
I like them. Yeah.
Cracker crisps.
Cracker crisp.
Is that what you're thinking?
No.
Are we talking like baked?
Well, this is another one, but not what I was thinking. Mini cheddars.
Mini cheddars,
Mini
that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
Like Ritz biscuits. It's exactly the same thing,
yeah.
These are.
Got more flavour.
More like cheesy. These are good, dude.
I was going to
They
say
are
like
very much like them.
mac and cheese crisps.
I think I'm quite hungry, but
These are not bad.
Okay.
No.
So I put. Whilst I was there.
you're gonna
Yeah.
save the rest for later.
Whilst I was there, there was a huge bag of. I don't know, just like these massive, oversized What's-It cheese snacks, right? Wasn't like a huge bag, it was just a big bag like that. They were nearly £3.
Oh, that's
in Lidl.
outrageous, mate.
In fucking Lidl. I'm like,
For what?
and I picked it back up and went, whoa, hang on. Fucking what? An actual bag of giant What's-Its was like £1.50.
Were they called What's-Its?
No, they were called something else, but the picture on the front shows like
show
a What's-Its.
basically
But they were like
What's-It.
big giant What's-Its.
Right.
And kind of some of these now go, should have got a bag of them. I bet they were really, really good. That's why they were expensive.
Yeah.
It just seemed
But
like
they probably would have been more of a fucking letdown than
It
anything.
tastes like red cheese.
It does actually, yeah. What were we saying?
They're alright, however, I've now had too many.
I was just going to say, the more you have, the less the flavour becomes. There's
Redline.
less the...
It becomes more, you don't taste the cheese, you taste
Yeah.
the must.
Yeah.
You taste like the stench of the cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the flavour seems to start dissipating. Have we got the right word?
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Well, I'm going to give them. I would probably buy them again. I'm going to give them a 7.
Fair?
I'm with you on a 7.
7.
Yeah.
14.
I'm gonna go 6 just not because they're bad, but
Just
just
to be different.
no because I feel like a good crisp should taste
Same.
should taste fucking
Yeah, you
amazing.
should be able to.
Yeah.
The last
And
one
should
should
keep
taste
going.
the same as the
Yeah,
first
I
one.
shouldn't
Yeah.
I shouldn't get into like 5 crisps and go I'm already bored of these.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Okay, yeah, good.
So
yeah.
20 divided by 3,
Yeah.
6.6.
6.6.
I'm with you there, mate. I'm with you on the
not
like I said,
our
the flavour
lowest
just starts
score.
getting less and less.
Yeah.
6.6. That means they're equal with pickled plum, sweet and sour.
Wow,
cauliflower.
Yeah,
and they were good. man.
I
they
quite
were
like them.
good.
Yeah, I like them,
I
yeah.
think that's a good rating though, but it's not rated on the same sort of thing. I think.
Yeah,
We have got like a really good reference now for our scores and stuff like that to check against. What was the other close one? Was a 6, which was the wasabi ones from Koikea,
Which are pretty good.
which were okay. Yeah. Chili and lemon grills, whatever they were. They were then like weird, like shaky things.
I wonder if we'll get another 0.
I don't know.
Will we ever?
Boundless guts,
Hit that
happy
low.
chipotle and lime.
You have to buy a snack
Vegan
purposely for it to be
snacks.
0. You know what I mean? You have to buy a snack knowing it's going to be a 0 because otherwise somebody will go, you know what? They're not good, but they're not 0 bad.
Just go buy another packet of them.
Well, that's what it is. If there's any kind of snack merit at all, they can't be a 0. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, I think it's going to be very, very, very rare.
Yeah, it has to be not snackable. Where it's like, even if I had them, I wouldn't eat them.
I think it's hilarious that the only one that's got a 0 and will ever likely to get a 0 is the only vegan gut friendly fucking
The one that's meant to be good for you.
tie-dyed.
Gut friendly.
I don't give a shit if they're good
Mate,
for me.
they-
So,
They
buy again, hit miss or maybe. What are we saying?
Yeah, buy again.
Oh, buy again. I'll go again, yeah. That's a resounding, yeah. There you go. Other snacks are available. It's not the snack of the week. It's just the one we're eating.
And if you want to give us one to try, in a comment, just mention what you want us to try.
If you have a snack factory,
we'll have a go.
Oh, have we got any comments? Speaking of comments, a snacktery.
A snacktery. Huh? Come on, I think we got one. Just hang on there.
Speaking of comments,
leave one.
Leave one.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. Pops. Yeah. More sarcasm.
Probably.
Oh, it's Craigo.
Hey!
Been busy, guys. Thumbs up, beers.
50
Oh,
next week.
Craigo. 20.
How are you,
good,
kid?
man?
Are we at that time?
It's astrology time.
Hey, we've got all different colours.
If you're a person that believes that the stars have anything whatsoever to do with your future, then this is the part of the show for you.
And they have no bearing whatsoever.
No bearing on your day to
Well, look, hang on a minute. Hang on. Mine's sticking its fucking tongue out.
That's
It
it's
just
that
wants
good.
to get out.
It's trying to get out. Right.
And it's only in one half of me.
Oh, you've got one drop.
For the Virgos, the future belongs to those who dream big.
Ooh.
I don't think we've had that one before.
That's a good one. I was going to say that's a new one, that one. Not bad.
Aries, you will always have good luck in your personal affairs.
Wow.
Okay.
Like always have good luck.
Always.
It's not like,
It's a
whilst
bold,
this is happening, that's
it's
happening.
a bold statement, that.
Pisces, this one's for you. This one's a good one. Makes a fucking change as well. You will enjoy good health.
Wow.
No, it's not. You've had that before.
Wait till we get on your fucking bike.
No, I've not had that one just as blatant as that one. It's like in your future, you will something. That one just says, you will enjoy good health.
Well, no, you're not going to not enjoy good health.
I don't know. If you're a glass half empty kind of guy, you can find something to moan about being healthy like that. Well, fuck being healthy. Do you know what I mean?
I've got low cholesterol. I really wish it was high.
Blood pressure's so down this week, and I've not really got anything to worry about. And like, oh.
You're looking like you don't know what that means.
Right. I need a piss. So,
He needs a slash. So I think we'll end the show.
until next time, keep it redline.